There is a rumor going on that animal logos are not for free. Is this true?
Well, animal logos have been for free up to this point in time, right? So we decided that why not use this opportunity and engage corporations that under their corporate responsibility activities may want to give back a little bit of what they gained using nature's products and nature's image. So we joined forces, the Global Environment Facility, the World Bank, the IUCN through its commissions and through its species program, and then we brought in another NGO, NOAA, to help on the campaign to attract these companies and to attract the attention of the media. So I think it's a great conduit to discuss conservation of biodiversity with very, very specific objects of our attention.
And have you been successful dealing with companies? Have they agreed to give some of their profits for your campaign?
We hope they will. I mean, we're still in the initial phases of designing the mechanism, but we already have good indications from companies such as Peugeot, such as Lacoste. They might be interested in actually investing, for instance, in crocodilian conservation in the case of Lacoste, and maybe lions in the case of Peugeot. And there are other candidates, and there are hundreds, literally hundreds and hundreds of brands worldwide, not only the big global ones, but also in countries. And we want to engage and make this fund grow. We want to make this idea grow and percolate through society in general.
Are you personally hopeful that we'll be able to reverse the trend of biodiversity loss in our lifetimes?
That's a very good question. This is a part of it. I don't think that this will, of course, resolve the whole issue, but if we can attract attention back to species, because I think we were remiss over the past several years in trying to, very justifiably look at ecosystem services, how good they are for providing services to people, particularly poor people. But society needs to have imagination, needs to have inspiration from nature, and species are great conduit. You discuss species conservation, you touch on everything else that goes around it. You touch on the quality of water, quality of soils, you touch on what people feel about nature and vice versa, and you can mobilize a lot of conservation resources by focusing on specific species. I've done this, my whole life, and I know that this works.
Do you believe in this idea of creating an economic value for species, like a monetary value?
My economist friends tell me that you shouldn't worry too much about biodiversity from the standard economic standpoint, because scarcity alone will drive their value. Whether it's going to be a monetary value, it's going to be a value that just like we give to rare paintings, what's the value of a Picasso, what's the value of a Renoir, okay? And people give them value and eventually commercial value. So the connection with companies like the Save Your logo actually gives you immediately a direct connection. So how much the company actually has fared well because that particular logo had some inspirational value, some branding value. So that's one way of doing it.